I'm Abby Cunningham, principal owner of Arose Interiors, a full-service residential design firm here in the North Hills. Arose Interiors started about 12 years ago. We really focused and specialized on window treatments and custom window coverings. It has since grown and has really transformed into more new construction design work and full-service residential design, focusing more so on kitchen and bath. Well, this space really was a great collaboration between my client and myself. We had grand visions of pulling some South Floridian vibes up here into the Burgh, pulling in some really contemporary streamlines, modern techniques, and really streamlining the finishes throughout the space. But it was a great collaboration over the years. We first met back in 2021, and the project really just transpired from there.
Abby, this house is unbelievable. I love the open concept. I love all the different accents and elements that this all brings together. What was the inspiration behind it? How did it come to be? Let's talk about it.
Oh, this was a great project. Thank you, Erin. When I first met my clients, really she had a grand vision of pulling in some modern contemporary elements here in their new home. They built with the Spagnolo Custom Builders, and they just really knocked it out of the park. The challenge from a design perspective is really making sure all of those design materials and elements work together in their own spaces throughout the home.
I think one of my favorite things just about when I first walked in is this wall right here.
Oh, without a doubt.
It is so fun. It's kind of one of those things when you walk in, you aren't expecting it. And then when you kind of come around the corner, you see it, you're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So as we come over here, first of all, I love the fact that the wine is kind of the focal point through here and everything else is hidden.
And that really was the point of this space, to really have this grand display that's a great showcase for visitors and family alike, but really to have an entertaining space that's all part of the open floor plan concept.
So I'm loving even just the dining space through here. And of course, one of the things that really stood out to me in here, it's like playing hide and go seek with appliances. I talked how I really like panel-ready appliances.
Yes.
I don't know where the refrigerator is. And you've stumped me, and that doesn't happen often. But I love that. I love how here you really can't pick out what's, an appliance, what's cabinetry. Was that something that they always kind of wanted? Was that, an inspiration that they saw before that they wanted to pull in? Let's talk a little bit about kind of the appliance section in here.
Sure, all of the above, really. We have high ceilings in the kitchen, so we really wanted to design these tall pantry units with stacked cabinets on top, eliminating that void or that space to collect dust, so to speak. So we've really eliminated the fussy crown and kept everything streamlined on our cabinetry, and really provided these tall pantry units. So that just naturally gave us a design element for the hidden tall refrigerator and freezer columns. Simple hardware, the mitered edged on the island, the slab surround on the hood. All of those little features and details really did come together in this space.
It's beautiful. And of course, I saw this as I was walking in, the hood.
Yes.
The hood, the cooking area, the cooking space. Again, I love that that's just like the focal point that you see.
Yes.
It's not just a bunch of different appliances, did they always kind of envision doing a full range, or did they want to kind of split things up? Maybe a couple built-in appliances, maybe a cooktop, or was this kind of always the design behind what they were looking for?
It really was, and given the size of the space, we've talked a little bit about the proportion of cabinetry and appliances in a space. So naturally, with a kitchen of this size, we really specified a larger range. And then we also incorporated that slab material onto the island. Again, these larger mitered edges, the waterfall to mirror the bar island as well. But we also did a little bit of a unique architectural island, if you will. We have this waterfall edge allowing the kids to have a more intimate bar space.
Yeah.
But it's on top of the island instead of
adding to.
Yes.
They like to entertain. I truly believe that this is like an entertainer's dream. Having the open space, having everything kind of just flow together. Truly, this is the perfect place to have people over and together.
For sure. And we did incorporate the sink into the island just from a function standpoint. As we walk through, you'll see there are 2 dishwashers in the island. So everything is just super functional there at the island when you're prepping, when you're cooking and cleaning, and being able to stand at the sink and see and admire this beautiful wallpaper.
It really is. Everything is beautiful. Abby, you did a phenomenal job.
Thank you.
Truly, this is a work of art in itself, and you can just see that from all the elements coming together.
Well, thank you.
So thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
My pleasure.